Medal of Honor beta. This is playing on the PlayStation 3. I just wanted to make a quick video of the team deathmatch, which is actually called Team Assault in this game. Overall, it's okay. I'm not blown away by it, but it's fun. I'm doing pretty well, which is always a good sign that the game is good. I think I ended up going like 22-9 at the end of this match, but there's definitely some balance issues. I think at least half of my deaths came from getting hit with rockets, which I freaking hate. I can't believe that they start off one class with rockets. The way this game works is that there's 3 different classes. There's an assault, there's like a specialist, and a sniper. And then there's a terrorist and a counter-terrorist group, kind of like Counter-Strike. And each class you have to level up individually. So by playing with the assault class or the sniper class more, you get more unlocks for that class specifically. You can't unlock the best sniper rifle by playing with the assault class, which I kind of like, but I also don't like, because the sniper class, it doesn't even start off with a gun with a good scope on it, with like a zoomed optical scope. You have to suffer through like a pretty shitty gun. I think it's the M21 for the US soldiers, and before you even get a decent scope on it. And then I played with it enough to get the scope, and it wasn't even that great of a gun. I think this is the M16 that I'm using here. This ended up being my favorite gun. I think I'm 3 levels into this class right now. That's how I got the red dot sight and the extended mags, and I've also unlocked the silencer, but I didn't really see any reason to use it on this level, at least. There's 2 levels in the beta. There's this level for team deathmatch, and then there's an objective-based match, which hasn't been working that well. Last night when I was playing this, I couldn't even find anybody to play with. Like, there's 0 players on the objective-based gameplay, and there was maybe 2,000 on this team deathmatch gameplay mode. Anyway, this M16, for me, it seemed to be more accurate at distance than the M21 sniper. I was getting a lot of headshots. I'm about to get knifed here. I remember this. I made the mistake of shooting at the guy down away, and the guy snuck up right on me on the stairs. Anyway, this game also has kill streak rewards, basically. They don't explain them very well in the menu, but so far I've only got 2 different levels of kill streak rewards. The first level is, and it does a little bit differently than like Call of Duty 4 or Modern Warfare 2. After the first level of rewards, it's either, I think it's 3 kills, maybe it's 4 kills. You can press left or right on the D-pad. You can see the icon in the bottom right-hand corner. Left is a mortar strike, and right is a UAV, basically. My teammate right there was completely retarded. Like, why was he not shooting there? Every single guy that came around that corner turned to me, and I killed 2 out of 3 of them, and the other guy just sat there and probably got killed by that next guy too. Anyway. And then the second level, I'm not sure how many kills it is in a row either, but one of the options is a rocket strike, and one of them is something else. So this game is made by DICE, which is the Battlefield guys, and this game doesn't really stick to the Battlefield formula. It feels much more close quarters, faster Call of Duty style, which I'm not a fan of. Well, I'm a fan of it, just I don't know. It's hard to say what this game is going to turn out to be when you only get 1 map. Right now, though, the snipers don't really play a huge impact. It seems like I can do everything with the M4 that I can do with a sniper. There's only 7 levels in the beta, though, and they did kind of a funny thing to limit it to only 7 levels. Every level, it's slightly more experience to get to the next level, and I think it's like 500 something experience points, maybe a couple thousand. to go from level 5 to 6, and then go from level 6 to 7, it's like 10 million. So they just jacked up the level requirement so exponentially high that they think that nobody's going to get it for the length of the beta. But my guess is that somebody, like, there's going to be a team of people just playing this game nonstop, and somebody's going to get past level 7, and then they'll have to patch it. Anyway, the sound in this game is pretty good. One thing that I noticed is that the players yell out a lot, like on both teams, which gives their location away, which I can see getting very frustrating in competitive play. Like, you can hear, if you're on the terrorist team, you can hear the Americans yelling out commands, and you can kind of pinpoint their locations even if they're not showing up on the map. And vice versa for the other team. And the environments are like somewhat destructible. Like you saw right there, or down below me, there was a wall that had been kind of taken out by some explosives and like somewhat destroyed. Not everything's destructible. There's some set pieces, like some rotting pieces of wood or like boxes that you can knife really quickly to give yourself a better angle, a better viewpoint. Oh, one major complaint that I have about this is that, well, other than the fact that there's no dedicated servers, is that there's no indicator of ping, and it doesn't tell you how good your connection is. And a lot of times, see, I just got killed by rockets again right after I called in my rocket strike. Like, I earned that rocket strike by getting the long kill streak, and some idiot just whipped out a rocket. And there's no indicator of ping at all in this beta, which is frustrating because that frequently determines, at least in some games, what kind of weapon I'm going to use. I'm not going to use a sniper in a game where I have a bad connection because I'm just not going to be able to hit anything from far away. It's not even worth trying. Killed by the same guy with rockets again. Thanks, jackass. Every weapon has, or every class has a secondary. The sniper has like C4 charges that you can throw down, or for the terrorists it's an IED. Like, the terrorists and the counter-terrorists have like, they're different weapons. They might be slightly different statistically, but basically they're completely identical, including their backups. The assault class, as you just saw, has kind of a noob tube, and the I'm trying to remember, and I'm trying to blank on the name of the third class, but I just killed the same freaking rocket guy. The third class has rockets, and that's really freaking frustrating. The rockets, I've noticed just within a couple matches, seem to get abused very frequently. The noob tube isn't that effective, and with this class that I have right now, I start off with a smoke grenade, and grenades with the other two classes don't seem to do a ton of damage. Almost no damage at all, actually. So, that was a pretty good match by me, I think. Ended up first, 22-9. Whole lot of points. And now I'm going to show off the main menu, the kind of the different weapons that you can expect to unlock. So, in the career mode menu, you can choose between different guns. You can kind of like customize the default layout for your different guys. You can also hit square to switch teams, so that you might like one gun for the rifleman. I was saying assault. It's rifleman, special ops, and sniper. Sorry about that. And then this is the unlock tree. And this shows you exactly what you're going to unlock after all the different levels. And I would imagine that in the full game it's going to go quite a bit further than just the 10 levels. And as you can see there, look at the huge amount of points it takes to unlock to get past level 7. And how few it takes to get to level 14 from 13. So that's their kind of, roadblock for a limiter on the beta. I don't know. Overall, this game is fun. I can't see myself playing a ton of it online after it comes out, but I'm enjoying the beta so far. I'll probably play a little bit more, and own some more noobs. Oh, and this is the stats and awards. This is reminding me a lot of Battlefield, Bad Company. The different ribbons and medals and all that kind of stuff. You get the medals are accumulations. Oh, I posted that on Twitter. I had 100. There's kind of a glitch in this. I had 100 explosive kills. That 100 explosive kill medal before I played my first match. Don't know how that happened. The medals are cumulative, like you get them after getting 1,000 kills or whatever, and the ribbons are for in-game, like single match achievements, like getting 10 headshots in a round or doing particularly well.